They not like us. 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 Shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to Drake. You know what I'm saying? And all that. I'm Team Drake, but I fuck with Kendrick too. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Snax on Sports. I'm back with another one, man. And yeah, the Lakers definitely ain't like us. You know what I'm saying? We're finna talk about these Los Angeles Lakers, man. Or these Los Angeles LeBronners. It's getting ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? It's like, man, where do I begin with this one, man? Like, you know, the Lakers were once a proud, storied franchise. You know what I mean? And now they've just turned themselves into a laughingstock because they've essentially turned their franchise over to LeBron James because he's LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? And they making this nigga bigger than the team, bigger than the franchise, bigger than the sport. You know what I mean? Because you know, they fire Darvin Ham, you know, who in my eyes was successful in his 2 years as the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. In his rookie coaching season, they go to the Western Conference Finals and dethrone the champions from the year before in the Golden State Warriors, beating us in the second round to go on to the Western Conference Finals. You know, that's, to me, first year head coach, first time ever being a head coach, you know what I mean, on a professional level. That's success to me, you know what I mean? And then this year, they bow out in the first round against the Denver Nuggets again. You know what I'm saying? It's no shame in losing to Denver. They won a championship last year, and they were the defending champions this year. Everybody thought they were probably going to repeat this year. You know what I'm saying? Darvin Ham did a good job, but hey, that wasn't good for them. You know what I'm saying? So they get him out of there just to hire J.J. Redick. But before that, they attempted to hire Bobby Hurley's brother. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Dan Hurley or some shit. Danny Hurley. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. David Hurley, Danny Hurley, who is the head coach of the Connecticut Huskies. Yada they means. And they just recently won back-to-back championships. You know what I mean? They just won back-to-back. You know what I mean? So they're trying to go for a three-peat. And the Lakers was trying to get him. They tried to sucker him into coming to him. And he made the perfect. He made an absolute right decision going back to UConn, knowing that, well, wait, if I, for one, okay, I got a chance to three-peat, something that hasn't been done in college basketball for a very long time. And what's my favorite football team? San Francisco 49ers. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Gang. You know what I'm talking about? Niner gang. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all already know what it is. We to the bowl again this year. We're going to win it this time. You feel me? What's good, Celestia? But But so UConn was paying Dan Hurley what $8-9 million a year. The Los Angeles Lakers were only going to give him like 2 or 3 more million a year. So if I'm him, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to leave for that. And on top of that, I'm not going to have no type of control. He got all the control, you know, where he at right now. You know what I mean? It's college basketball, so he control everything. You know what I mean? You go to the Lakers, man, your success is going to be predicated off LeBron James. Period, point, motherfucking blank. You know what I'm saying? He getting ready to dictate everything. You feel me? And that's just what it is. That's just what the fuck he getting ready to do. You know what I'm saying? So Dan Hurley was like, man, I'm not finna be around for this fucking clown show. These fucking shenanigans, you know what I'm saying? Or I ain't got no say-so over my coaching staff. I ain't got no say-so over what players are coming in, you know what I mean, onto the team. Y'all just gonna just give me whatever and just want me to just make magic with that. Nah, I'm good. But I believe that they would have at least, he would have at least considered it a little bit more if they would have been like, yeah, we're going to pay you 15 mil, 16, 17. They offered him like 11 million a year or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, I understand it's a little bit more money, $2-3 million a year, but nah, y'all got to up the score more than that, bitch. Dog. Rich Paul for 2024 NBA Draft MVP. That Oscar acting was funny as hell. Listen, man. Listen. All that motherfucking hand clapping and high fiving and jumping jacks them niggas was doing for what? Because y'all drafted a non-NBA player to the NBA? Yeah, man. Come on, we did it, man. Woo, we did it. Kobe Bryant looking down on y'all motherfuckers in this motherfucking belief. Like, what the fuck these motherfuckers is doing to my damn franchise? And Dr. Jerry Buss, oh man, he turned it over in his motherfucking grave. He turned it over. He turned over this motherfucking grave like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I should have just sold the damn team. I should have just sold the shit. If I knew my kids was gonna do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Paul Pierce said something that I 100% agree with. Okay. And that is that it don't seem like the Lakers are more concerned, you know, it don't seem like they're concerned with winning. They ain't trying to win nothing. It's all about the storyline and you know, and the it's, you know, the everything around the team. Like I said, the storylines and it's a great story and you know, and all that shit. They ain't trying to win though, because if you're trying to win, I mean, come on, man. You could have picked somebody better than Bronny James. Now say, oh, well, who are you going to get on the 55th pick, bro? Bronny James. And shout out to Bronny. This ain't nothing, you know, ain't no hate towards him or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But see, the problem that motherfuckers have with this, bro, is that they you know, motherfuckers is like, oh, well, the white people been doing it all the time. They put their kids in position, but see, we always against us. When LeBron do, man, it ain't got nothing to do with that. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just basically like, for one, he did not have to earn this, bro. I don't care what nobody say. This was given to him. He didn't have to earn this. He was given to this because it was daddy is. You know what I'm saying? Now, on top of that, me as an avid LeBron James hater, I can see through this. This is not about Bronny James. This is just another reason, another moment to give praise to LeBron James. That's what this is about. LeBron James is using his own son as a, you know, as a dangling him out there as a, you know, as bait or whatever, to use him as a reason for him to be celebrated again. That's all this is about. This is about LeBron James. This is not about Bronny. You know what I'm saying? Puppet. You know, yeah. That's exactly what I mean. He's using his son as a puppet just so people can say, oh, yeah, see, he the GOAT. Jordan never did that. Jordan never, bro, bro, your son almost lost his life last year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your son almost lost his life last year, bro. Probably partly because you trying to force this shit. Let the shit happen naturally, man. Let it happen naturally. Let him earn his spot. He didn't earn his spot, bro. And then this is how delusional some of these dumb motherfuckers is online and some of the fans. I hear motherfuckers say, oh, and even some media members, oh, well, we have to see if he's going to make the team. You know, he still hasn't made the team yet. Nigga. So you think they're going to do all of this, draft Bronny James, LeBron James' son, to his team, knowing that this big bitch been talking about he want to play with his son and all that. They're going to draft him just to get him in the organization to cut him and say, you're not good enough? Man, please get the fuck out of here, man. This boy ain't got to prove nothing. He already got a contract ready. He's on the team, bro. He's making the team. And he's going to get some playing time. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. He might even start a few games. This is going to happen. So, hey, this ain't finna be no, oh, well, let's see if he makes the team because, he still got to make the team. Bitch, he made the team when he got drafted. He made the team, you know what I'm saying, when he was born. He owned the motherfucking team, dog. They not gonna get him all the way up there, draft him, do all that, all this showboating and all this, they not finna do all that just to cut the little nigga and be like, he's not good enough. You know what I'm saying? No. And he ain't going to the G League either. He ain't going to the G League. He ain't finna get cut. He ain't doing none of that. He on the team and he gonna get playing time. Period, point blank. Because LeBron James runs the team, so whatever he say goes. And that's what the fuck going on. So that's what people is upset about. Like, it just like this dude, LeBron James, man. It just like, bro, we get it. You one of the greatest of all time. I ain't got you in my top 5, but I got you in my top 10. That's even debatable, but we get that you're one of the greatest players of all time. We know it. You don't gotta, like your son ain't you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the Lakers they're gonna find out real quick that this is a fucking joke. Now, I think Bryce is gonna be better than Bronny. I think his youngest son is the one. Now that's gonna be the one. He gonna be the one right there. You know what I'm saying? I just feel it. You know what I mean? I just feel like he gonna be the one. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, it's sad. That's what it is. Like, this is about celebrating LeBron James. That's what this is all about. Okay? So we see through all the shit. You know what I'm saying? We see through all the bullshit. Cardi didn't see. Yes, it is. And I'm sorry to say, and I'm not mad at you. You know what I'm saying? If you're a LeBron fan, hey, everybody is welcome on Snax on Sports. LeBron fans is welcome too. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this debate going. You know what I'm talking about? But Lamar is better than Bronny. Who is Lamar? Cardigan C said Karl Malone 100% the GOAT. You trolling. Bronny going to be better than Curry. You're trolling. Lamar is better than Bronny. I don't know who Lamar is. But if you talk about Kendrick Lamar, I would agree. Kendrick Lamar himself was even a better basketball player than Bronny James. Bronny going to be the GOAT. You're trolling. Bronny winning at least 7. Big trolling. LeBron is the GOAT, so why can't Bronny be? First of all, LeBron ain't even better than Kobe Bryant. So how the fuck he the GOAT? Okay? I ain't gonna Peyton Pritchard low-key go, oh yeah, this guy is off the top. King troll. You can't troll bigger than me though, big dog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, and then so before that, you know, they signed, and then real quick on the Bronny thing. Nah, they not like us. The Lakers, they ain't nothing like us, big dog. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm not trolling, I swear. Bro, you got to be trolling, man. You got to be. You know what I'm saying? If you're not trolling, then I want you to pass me whatever you smoking on, big dog. Yeah, I need to hit that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you smoking on, go on and pass the Dutchie to the left-hand side, boy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some good shit. That's some good shit you smoking on, boy. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, and then you got Clutch Sportz. You got, what's his face? That little weasel, who supposedly runs Clutch Sportz, but we know who really run it, LeBron James. And they said it's crack. Yeah, you can keep that. Yeah, I mean, National Brawn Association, that's what it is. Let me see, Rich Paul. Listen, Rich motherfucking Paul gonna call all the motherfucking teams, you know, during the draft and gonna say, yeah, don't draft Bronny, because, yeah, if you do, he's going to Australia or going to overseas, you know, act like they wanted to draft the nigga and shit. Nigga said, cool. I didn't want to draft a little bitch ass anyway. You know what I'm saying? Rich Paul, why y'all let a nigga like that get in position, man? Come on, man. Yeah, I gotta go now, bro. Great talking. Cardigan C, good talking to you, man. Good trolling. Cause you trolling like a motherfucker. But man, yeah, so they acting like other teams wanted to draft a nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody want to draft that little nappy head nigga anyway. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have that, big dog. But so, and before that, they hired JJ Redick as the head coach. I'm not saying he can't be a good coach. I'm not saying he can't. Hey, I'm not saying it at all. You know what I mean? It's just like, my thing is just like, just keep it real, bro. We know you. They want to, LeBron James had no input, no cooperation in drafting Bronny or in hiring JJ Redick. You know what I'm saying? And they expect us to believe this. Oh, he had no input. You know what I'm saying? He didn't. No. So y'all just coincidentally hired the nigga that he doing a motherfucking podcast with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just listen, man. Just keep it all the way 100, man, and just let it be known. Listen, LeBron James is the owner, general manager, and the coach. We handing over the keys to him. You know what I mean? And all because they know that they're money hungry. Like what it is, bro, is that, and the one thing I will give LeBron James is that he is still a draw. I will give you that. There's two players in the NBA that I absolutely must watch when they play. One is Steph Curry, the other is LeBron James. You know what I mean? Because it's like it's just a LeBron James basketball game is always gonna give you something, some type of antics, some type of something. You know what I'm saying? So it's some type of entertainment. So I can never miss one of his games. You know what I'm saying? So he's still a huge draw, and I understand that aspect of it for the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? But I've been saying this for years now, for a few years now. You will legitimately be able to really build your franchise back up to what it should be, Laker Nation, once LeBron James is out of the picture. Once he's gone and he ain't on the team no more, that's when you're going to realistically be able to build some shit again. While he there, you're not doing nothing. You're not building nothing. He's not good enough to win a championship anymore, but he's also still good enough to like not be like a bottom team or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're not getting ready to fucking, you know what I'm saying? You stuck in the middle with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he still think he is who he used to be. I'll say this about LeBron James. He's still a great player. Like he ain't like washed up or falling off or anything like that. You know what I mean? He's not the same player that he was in his prime, but he's still an all-NBA player. You know what I mean? He's still one of the top 10 to 15 players in the league. So, why was I saying that? I say that because because of that, you just stand in limbo, bro. You're not getting better because you're going to have to keep, as long as you keep letting this nigga do this and run your team, you're going to have to keep trading off all your future draft picks, all your future assets, and be trying to win now. And if all the, you're not getting ready to win nothing with this nigga no more, man. You just not getting ready to do it. It's done. It's done, bro. Once he's off the team and gone, then you'll be able to reestablish yourself as a real franchise. Until then, you're a fucking joke. You're a fucking joke. And I thought Jeannie Buss was gonna be more I thought she was gonna be more hardcore than this when she took over the team from her brother Jim Buss. You know what I mean? Because he was running that motherfucker into the motherfucking ground. You know what I'm saying? He was running that motherfucker into the ground. And it seemed like she was taking over and putting her foot down, but man, they done caved in. So they done hired one of his best fucking friends that he's doing a fucking podcast with. Okay? They done hired him to be the head coach. Then they drafted his son that's not worthy of being an NBA player yet. Okay? He probably ain't good enough to be in the NBA at all, but he at least should be going back to college for at least another year, maybe even 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, bro. Like that's just what should be happening. You know what I'm saying? It just what should be happening. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I said the Los Angeles Lakers are now the Loss Angeles LeBronners. Because he's running everything that's going on. And how they think Anthony Davis feel about this? Anthony Davis is what you get, boy. You wanted to leave New Orleans and come over here and be with LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Now look. They forgetting about you. They don't even talk about you no more. Yeah, Los Angeles Clutch. Los Angeles clutch, man. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, man. This is the Los Angeles Lakers we talking about. So, yeah, I'm glad that the Boston Celtics just won that last championship, and now they are one total championship ahead of the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers don't deserve to be in the lead of teams that have won the most championships in NBA history after how they've conducted themselves this past 2-3 years or even more. Straight up, bro. This shit's sad, man. It's sad to the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like this. I tell you this though, I'm gonna be tuned in like a motherfucker though next year. Oh my God, I'm gonna be tuned in. I need to see this. I got to see this. You know what I'm saying? Like. But yeah, anybody that think that Bronny James ain't gonna get no clock or he ain't, he gonna get all type of clock. See, like it's different. It's different things that this scenario is gonna bring now. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron James is thinking about himself. He's not thinking about his son. Now, that's his son, so I'm sure he talked to his son about this. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe he do, but it's like, damn. Who want to really be on a team with their damn daddy and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's LeBron James' dream. That's not Bronny's dream to play with his fucking dad. Like, man, I got to pave my own way, man. You know what I mean? So now I got my dad. He just, hey, I'm supposed to be in the NBA now, doing my thing, you know what I'm saying, away from home, and I got this nigga with me still. Because this nigga won't fucking retire and want to have me with him everywhere he fucking go and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You can't tell me that as a 19-year-old, 20-year-old, that he ain't like, come on, man. Pops, like, you know what I'm saying? You know I fuck with you, big dog, but I mean, damn. You know what I mean? Can you let a nigga breathe one time? You know what I'm saying? Shit. You feel me? I heard somebody say this earlier. What about, you know what I mean, when they on the road, he with a few other teammates, you know what I mean? They want to go to the little gentleman's club or something. You know what I'm saying? He end up coming in late or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Or getting in past curfew or something. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't just the coach you got to worry about. My damn daddy on the motherfucking team. This nigga gonna have some shit to say too. So it's just a weird dynamic because we never seen this shit before in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? We never seen this before. And then what was I about to say? Yeah, it's just a wild shit. Yeah, I mean, it's just a wilded out shit, man. You know what I mean? But you know, one of the things that they say, the fuck. These people be tripping, bro. One of the things that they say is they'll say, oh, this lady just pulled her fucking car right here in the middle and just parked her shit. It's just, these people is wild. So they'll say, y'all didn't say nothing with Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr., you know what I'm saying? And you know, with a couple other situations, bro, it's not the same, dude. Like, Ken Griffey Sr. wasn't like fucking, you know, manufacturing for his son to fucking play on a team with him and making sure that they, he wasn't doing all that. He wasn't doing all that. Ken Griffey Jr. naturally made it to the big leagues like any other player. You know what I'm saying? Just like any other player. Yeah, the head start that a kid gets when their dad is a professional athlete is you just get the head start of the fact that your father is a professional athlete, so you got access to more resources and shit than an average kid growing up. So that's one of the benefits that somebody like a Ken Griffey Jr. or a Steph Curry or a Klay Thompson or a Grant Hill, whose dad played in NFL, that's the advantage that they had. But all of those players that I just named, they all literally earned their way into their position. All of them. Like, I knew who Grant Hill was because of Grant Hill. I didn't even know his daddy played in the motherfucking NFL for the Cowboys until after I already knew who Grant Hill was. I didn't know who Grant Hill was because his daddy was an NFL running back. I already knew about Dale Curry because when I was a kid, Dale Curry was playing. So that's how I knew about him. I already knew about him just because I was into basketball. And it's the same way with Ken Griffey Jr. I didn't know nothing about Ken Griffey Sr. until Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey Jr. is the reason why I know that he has a dad that played in the league. And then you put it together, it makes sense. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? His dad played in the league. So, but I knew about him because of him, not because of his dad. We know about Bronny because of LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, it's just to me, looking back now at everything that's happened and how it's happened for the last few years and what a lot of the experts have said, people that's really in the high school basketball circuit and college basketball circuit, it's basically like what I'm realizing, what they're saying is basically, Bronny James was like, he can play basketball. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he was never really as good as promoted. It's really just his name. You know what I mean? So they may have had him ranked a little bit higher than what he really should have been ranked. You know what I mean? And then they say, oh, yeah, well, he played in the McDonald's All-American game. That's only for the top high school. Bro. He got to everything that he's gotten, bro, is because of who his dad is, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, it just is, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen him play on certain occasions. And it's not to hate on him. I'm not hating on him. But I've seen him play as well. He's a cool little basketball player. He can play. But he ain't like nothing exceptional, bro. Like there's thousands and thousands of players like him around the world. You know what I'm saying? That will never sniff the fucking NBA. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even hating on him because of who he is and this, that. I'm really not trying to hate on the young man. I'm really not. But it just more says about the Lakers and how they're willing to just get on their knees and do anything for LeBron James because they know that's all they have. You know what I'm saying? And really, That's not all they have. It's like, bro, you're the Los Angeles Lakers. Like, you're the Los Angeles Lakers, bro. Like, dude, your brand is always going to attract star players. It just is. It just is. So it's like, to me, the sad part about it, it's like they conducting themselves like there's no life after LeBron James. Dude, if there's life after Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, James Worthy, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. If there's life for the Lakers after all those players, you damn well best believe there's life after LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is they're not conducting themselves like that. That's why I'm saying the Lakers are a fucking joke now. You know what I'm saying? They're a fucking joke. You know, so you making all these moves just to appease one player. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing what's best for the team. You feel me? Now it's a weird dynamic in the locker room because niggas got to be extra nice to this nigga's son because that's his son. You know what I'm saying? And he in the locker room too and all that shit. Like, nigga can't keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just brings a weird dynamic. Now, what I want to see, who gonna be the first nigga on the opposing team to get out there while they both out there at the same time, both LeBron James and Bronny, and bust their ass and be like, yeah, nigga, I'll give it to you and your daddy, nigga. Both you niggas can get it. I'm giving it to both you niggas. Father, son, busting y'all ass. That's what I want to see. Who gonna be the first nigga to go at them niggas and not all this over respect and yeah, yo, this yo you out here playing with your son. See, that's what LeBron James trying to do, man. He be trying to soften the blow, man. Y'all don't understand. This is mental shit. This is mental warfare at the same time too. He trying to soften the blow of the opposition. You know what I mean? He done turned this shit into some friendly ass Mickey Mouse shit where everybody get along and you know what I'm saying? Ain't no real rivalries like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, so now you got a son on the team. So now everybody could, you know, oh man, that's cool, man. Yeah, man, you really did that, man. That's great, LeBron. Yeah, man. You know, all that fake ass shit. You feel me? LeBron finna call Adam Silver Slipper to grant him 10,000 free throws next season. Come on, man. You already know what's going down. You already know what's going down. All them refs flopping, giving LeBron them ratings. Man, listen. What should I do? Yeah, the trolls be up in this thing real heavy, like, you know what I'm saying? Cosmic Vision. What's good with the womp womp? You know what I'm saying? Sound like you got a, you know what I mean? You got a motherfucking situation on your hands, boy. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah, the Lakers ain't been conducting themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lakers of old. You know what I'm saying? They conducted themselves like they prisoners of LeBron James, man. For sure, man. Cosmic Vision, tap back in with your boy whenever, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah though, man. These niggas back in the street. But yeah, nah, man, this shit crazy, bro. Um, we never seen nothing like this. They always want to bring up Michael Jordan with everything. This them got nothing to do with you. Like Michael Jordan, like, see, this y'all gotta understand, bro. LeBron James, all this shit is fabricated. It's calculated. It's all you know, staged and shit. Michael Jordan wasn't doing all that, bro. He just played basketball, bro. That's it. It wasn't about, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how y'all can't see through this shit, man. The ones that wasn't around to see Michael Jordan, I can understand that. You not well versed enough. You too young, wet behind the ears, like Stephen A. say, breath smelling like Similac. So I understand that. But for the ones that was around, and even the ones older than me, that act like y'all can't see this, man. Like, Jordan did what he had to do and he got up out of there, man. Like, he wasn't, there was nothing to chase. The only thing he was trying to do was win. You know what I'm saying? So where you got all the players after him chasing his legacy, and LeBron has been the most disgusting at it. You know what I mean? Trying to chase his shit and manufacture his way to become positioned in people's eyes to be greater or better than him, and it's not even fucking close. You know what I'm saying? Jordan did what he did and got up out of here, bro. He wasn't trying to. He wasn't. There was no GOAT to chase. They were all-time great players, but the whole GOAT term and GOAT conversation and greatest of all time and all that actually started with Michael Jordan. Like, before him, it wasn't no talk about, I mean, maybe it was somewhat a little bit with like Will Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but it wasn't a thing though. It wasn't a thing at all. That all started with Michael Jordan, bro. So when he was playing, all he was chasing was to win and to become on the same level as the Magics and the Birds and the Isaiah Thomases and all those players that were ahead of him early in his career. You know what I'm saying? Like, team-wise. But they all knew he was better than them. You know what I'm saying? It was just a matter of, was it going to be stamped by him winning? And it got stamped like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I thought about that shit the other day, bro. How Michael Jordan, wait, what was I saying? Michael Jordan, okay, Michael Jordan ended his career off twice with like going out on top. You know how, like, you know, it's very rare that athletes go out on top. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's usually like their prime when they had their most success. You know what I'm saying? When I say go out on top, I mean win a championship. You know, it's extremely hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was so good, he was able to do it twice on purpose. So, like, the nigga won 3 in a row and then retired. Then came back, then went to go play a whole different sport. A sport that is extremely difficult to play when we talking about hand-eye coordination. And if you ain't been doing that for hella years, and he hadn't played baseball since like high school or some shit like that, and you got these people throwing the ball at your ass 90, 95 miles an hour, and you got to try to put back the ball, I don't think motherfuckers understand how hard that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he went to go do that, then came back to the league and won 3 more championships in a row and just retired again. Like, bro, y'all do not understand, bro. Like it wasn't a whole bunch of dillying and dallying and I got to keep switching teams and I got to keep switching coaches and got to get this motherfucker fired and we need this player, we need that player, I got to have all the good players with me. You know what I'm saying? I just got to have that. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't about none of that. It was just about winning. And that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? And to win 3 championships in a row twice. Like, it's like, and that's the only time that has happened. When they did it, winning 3 in a row, it hadn't happened, bro, since Russell's Celtics. And that was in the 60s and shit, when the NBA only had 8, 9, 10 teams and shit. You know what I'm saying? So Michael Jordan did this in the era where there was, 30 teams? You know what I'm saying? And you got to navigate, like, bro, it's just ridiculous. Like, and then so my guy DeAndre Brown said Kobe. So, and then Kobe and Shaq did it. You know what I'm saying? But it's been 3 three-peats, okay, since Russell Celtics did it in the 60s. And Michael Jordan got 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he didn't need hella years to Michael, like, and that's what people don't understand is, like, you know, people don't understand that, and look at where he ended his career as far as like total stat. He was still over 30,000 points. Like, when Michael Jordan fully ended his career and he went over 30,000 points, I think when he did it, I believe he was only the 4th player in the history to do it. He had Kareem, obviously, he was the all-time scoring leader. Karl Malone, okay. And then for a while, I believe Jordan was 3rd. But this nigga had retired twice, and he only played, like, Kareem played like 20, 21 seasons. Jordan only played really 13 seasons. That's it. You can say on a total, he played 15 seasons as a whole. Okay, even with that. But in those 15, you know what you got to count? You got to count his 2nd year. You got to count his sophomore year when he broke his foot somewhere at the beginning of the season, and he missed over 60-something games. So his 2nd year, he missed damn near the whole regular season, and then came back, and then that's when he had the 63-point performance against the Boston Celtics in the playoffs. It was that year after he came back from breaking his fucking foot. You know what I'm saying? And they advised that he shouldn't come back. And he was like, no, I got to come back and play. You know what I'm saying? They didn't beat the Boston Celtics that year. But that's when Larry Bird said, oh, that's God in sneakers. You know what I'm saying? So that year is a part of the 15. So he basically didn't play that whole year. Then another year where he basically didn't play the whole year, but that is counted in the 15, is the year when he came back after being retired. So he retired in 1993 after the first three-peat. So the whole 93-94 season, he was out of there. He came back in the 94-95 season, but it was only with 17 games to go in the season. So once again, he missed like 60-something games. And he coming straight off the street from playing baseball and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they make a little run, get bounced in the second round by Orlando. He come now, he got a full off season. Now he's fully back. First year back full time, they break the all-time single season record for wins in the season, 72-10, and win the fucking championship. He's league MVP, finals MVP, all-star game MVP, led the league in points per game, all NBA first team, all NBA defensive first team. Come on now. Stop playing with this man, bro. Like, y'all not understanding, bro. Michael Jordan's on a whole different level. Okay? Then the next year after winning, this is what people don't realize. After winning 72 games in 95, 96, they won 69 the last game. I mean, the next season. They could have won 70 again. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? But they ended up like losing the last game of the regular season, or the last two, because they had like 2 or 3 chances to get 70, and they lost like their last 2 or 3 in a row in the regular season, and they stayed stuck at 69. But and then went and won the championship again, and then the next year went and won the championship again. Like, come on, man. So I'm saying if you take those 2 years out, the year where he broke his foot and didn't play damn near he missed like 80% of the season, and then the year where he came back from his first retirement in 94-95, where he missed like 75%, 80% of the season. If you take those 2 years out, that's 13 years. That's why I said he essentially did all of this shit in 13 years. So he basically averaged winning a championship every other year. Like, do you know if LeBron James had that, he would have like 9 or 10 rings right now, bro? And he kept retiring, it missed like a lot of those, like, bro, he would have, like, Jordan would have been the all-time leading scorer had he wanted to. If that was a motivation for him to be the all-time leading scorer, he would have did that. He would have did that. And credit to LeBron James for being as good as he has been for this long and being able to stay this healthy for this long. Able to break that record himself. You know what I'm saying? Credit to him is something to be said for that. All I'm saying is Jordan would have probably did that in less time. He could have probably did it in a few years earlier, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely would have been able to do it. He said it himself. He was like, that's not it's clips that came out about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Where he's doing an interview, he actually says this out of his own mouth. You know what I mean? He was like saying how all that, the stats and all that, it never drove him. It doesn't drive him. You know what I'm saying? Well, he was saying what drives me is winning. That's it. Just winning and winning championships. You know what I'm saying? He said stats and all that don't mean nothing. He said, if I really cared about that, I would be out here trying to break Kareem's all-time scoring record. You know what I'm saying? He said, but that's not my motivation. You know what I'm saying? So he said it out of his own mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with having the record. Obviously, it's nothing wrong with wanting to have the record. You know what I'm saying? But because that's a record to have. You know what I mean? So it's nothing wrong with having it, wanting to have it. You know what I'm saying? But he could have had that and more if he already still like everything that really matters, he still leads LeBron in. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I hate to keep doing that because I don't LeBron James, to me, he's not on Michael Jordan's level, bro. You know what I mean? This has been a media fabricated narrative type shit. You know what I'm saying? To where the media and all the little bronzexuals, you know what I'm saying, have turned this into to where they've just forgotten about Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't just forgot about all of them. Like, he just jumped all of them. You know what I mean? He still ain't got more championships than all of them except for Larry Bird. But Larry Bird was a dog. Won 3 championships, 3 straight MVPs in a row. Nigga, the baddest white boy to ever play the motherfucking game, hands motherfucking down. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? Man. It's just LeBron got them 4, but come on, man. We know it's all type of circumstances, situations, and reasons for them 4. And then, you get the other contributors to some of those championships, their roles get lessened throughout history. So now it's like those are just LeBron rings. Nah. He got 2 of those over there with Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. Regardless about how motherfuckers feel about Dwayne Wade now with all the shenanigans he been having going on, you know what I'm saying? That still doesn't take away from what he was on that basketball court. And the fact that he had already won a championship and accomplished the ultimate goal and had a Michael Jordan level performance in an NBA Finals before. Okay, in 2006 when they won it and beat the Dallas Mavericks. You feel me? So it's like LeBron didn't do that by himself over there. He had a lot of help. He learned a lot from Dwayne Wade, and on top of that, Chris Bosh played a hell of a role too. So and people forget that. And them is both Hall of Famers. Kyrie and Kevin Love in Cleveland. They want to give all the credit to LeBron James. That game 5, where LeBron James scored 41 points in the game where Draymond Green was suspended after he didn't bitch to the league and they conspired to fucking suspend Draymond Green to try to get the series back competitive because it was getting ready to fucking end, and that means no more TV money. Okay. That game where he scored 41 points in that game 5 for them to win and kind of climb back into it 3-2. Guess who also scored 41 points that game? Kyrie Irving. Kyrie scored 41 too. Okay? They both had exactly 41 points in that game. And not to mention that, guess who hit the big shot in game 7 that ultimately won the championship? Kyrie Irving. So, yeah, man. Yeah, nah, man. LeBron didn't do all that by himself. He just didn't do it. And then the Lakers championship. Come on, man. Come on. Do I even gotta say it? Come on, we all know this Mickey Mouse championship. That's not even a full championship. That's like a half a chip, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's like a half, bro. Like, everybody know this. I know people don't want to admit it because it's LeBron James sometimes, but some people do admit it. I heard some people on TV just come out and say, come on, man, like that, you know, you had a 4-5 month break in the middle of the season. You know what I'm saying? And it just was, everything was all out of whack and all fucked up that year, bro. Come on, man. It was a pandemic year. So, like, it's not, y'all niggas know that it was just some different weird shit going on. It was a weird time. You know what I'm saying? And how odd is it that that's the year that they won the championship? And ain't sniffed one since then or before that. You know what I mean? Because he was there. He went to the Lakers like a year before that. You know what I mean? So, you know, and even in that one, AD could have probably won the MVP. AD literally could have had a case to win the MVP. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. So, you know, yeah, I'm saying all that because, you know, they treat LeBron's championships like it was just him. He didn't have nobody, and he just, you know, like, nah, bruh. Nigga, go look back at some of Jordan's championships. Nigga, go look back at what was that game. And these motherfuckers hit big shots. John Paxson, Steve Kerr, you know what I'm saying? Other motherfuckers hit shots too, but Michael Jordan undoubtedly carried the team. It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? He was the carrier. Like, and it wasn't close. You know what I'm saying? So, fucking, and he won 6 times. And so he's so in total stats, you guys got to understand that, yes, LeBron has played for a very long time. So total stats are going to be better than a lot of motherfuckers because he's playing for fucking ever. And he's made a lot of deep runs into the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So that gives him more games played and more points and more overall total stats. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention that he's a good basketball player. He's one of the greatest of all time. But the peak and the prime, okay, is you know who's better. You know what I'm saying? And to me, and to most basketball knowledge-y people, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan is the far better, far superior player. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I got Kobe better than LeBron still. I just do. Like, Kobe was actually a skilled basketball player. I'm not just looking at it from, you know what I mean? There's something to be said for the athleticism that LeBron James was born with. But people forget, Kobe was athletic than a motherfucker too, but You know what I'm saying? Um, obviously, LeBron's athleticism is a little bit superior. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has been this good for that long, and that's because of his athleticism and just being like the Terminator. Nigga don't get hurt. You know what I mean? And when he do, he just bounce right up, bounce right back. It's something to be said for that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking when I'm talking about basketball and playing the game and having actual skills and what the kids call a bag. Nigga, Kobe Bryant's bag is way deeper than LeBron James. There's nothing he can't do on the basketball court. He got his bag is he got everything in his bag. LeBron is just brute force, man. It's just I'm gonna just put my head down and I'm just gonna bully my way to the motherfucking basket. And he has done that to the tune of becoming the all-time great, all-time leading scorer. So it's something to be said for that. You can't just shit on that. But I prefer skill-wise. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been proven that in certain teams in certain moments ain't gonna let you bulldoze your way through. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna have to actually make some shots and get in your bag. You know what I'm saying? And it's the reason why, you know, a lot of teams have been able to be successful against him, whether it's been in the finals or, you know, like when he won with the Heat, they was just a far superior team. You know what I'm saying? They were just a much better team overall than the Thunder. So that's the reason why they won. You know what I'm saying? And then that last one against the Spurs that they got, you know, I know we like to say shoulda, coulda, and woulda. Who won is who shoulda won. But Spurs, they kind of let that one go. You know what I'm saying? They had an opportunity to have 6 rings. You know what I'm saying? Like, that game should have been won. That championship for the Spurs should have been won in 6 games. And, you know, but they left the door open with Kawhi and Manu Ginobili missing a couple free throws and Greg Popovich making a mistake by not having Tim Duncan in the game when Chris Bosh grabbed that rebound after, I think, LeBron bricked the 3, you know what I'm saying, to tie it. And Chris Bosh got the rebound, passed it back to Ray Allen. He somehow, surprisingly, without even looking down and without traveling, stepped back and was behind the 3-point line and shot that motherfucker and it went in. And the rest is history. The game got forced to overtime. Once it went to overtime, I said, that's it. Spurs, y'all fucked that up. That's it. It's over. Not only are you going to lose this game, you're going to lose the finals now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when I believe the NBA was doing the format of the finals 2-3-2. So it was for the team that had home court advantage, it was the first 2 games at home, then it was 3 in a row at home for the team that don't got home court advantage, then the last 2 were back with the team that had the home court advantage. So the fact that game 6 was in Miami and they almost won it and barely lost it, but they lost, and that made the series tied up 3-3. But game 7 was in Miami. I said, that's it. I already knew they were going to win game 7. I already knew that. That's what the NBA wanted. You know what I'm saying? That's what the NBA wanted. For them to get to game 7 so they can get a game to LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what happened with that, you know. But why was I saying that? I was saying that because yeah, it's just them his championships, bro. His championships, um, championship is a championship, but I'm just saying, in all of these years, okay, all of these years he's played, and he still doesn't have more championships than Jordan, more league MVPs. He doesn't have more finals MVPs. He doesn't have more scoring titles. He doesn't have more all NBA defensive teams. He probably got more all NBA. Matter of fact, I know he got more all NBA. He probably got more all NBA first teams. Just because of the fact that he's probably been all NBA first team out of the 21 years he's played. Probably about 15 of them years. You know what I'm saying? So he probably got more of those. You know, but yeah, and everything that matters, Jordan is still up, and he played less time. Unless it's total accumulative stats. Unless it's total accumulative stats. Jordan is up. Still up, been up. You did? So that's enough on that. You know what I mean? I always go off on a tangent on that Jordan LeBron shit, even though I always say I hate motherfuckers that bring it up because I don't feel like LeBron is in Jordan. It's always going to be a topic because y'all bring it up. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand, like, how y'all just put him automatically over Magic and Kareem. And for me, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? When all of these players have more rings. You know what I'm saying? And to me, you know, even like Bird and even Bird is debatable. You can even go as far as saying if you want to take it to Tim Duncan or Shaq. You know what I'm saying? I can make an argument for Tim Duncan being better than LeBron James. He got more rings, for one, and he beat LeBron James to get 2 of his rings. They played each other 3 times in the finals. Tim Duncan is 2-1. If I want to make an argument for Steph Curry, I can make an argument for Steph Curry too. Got the same amount of rings in less time, and I beat you to get 3 of my rings. So, but yeah, I'm not going to take it all the way. I'm just saying there's an argument to be made. There's a legitimate argument to be made. Okay? But the real debate, if they want to have a debate, bro, is even though I said this, even though I feel that Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron James, that's at least the debate that I'm willing to entertain. I'm not willing to even entertain LeBron and Jordan because he's not better than Jordan. Jordan is superior than everyone. You know what I'm saying? But I'll at least consider entertaining Kobe versus LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Because I can see people's argument for LeBron over Kobe, and I can see arguments for Kobe over LeBron. That's a debate to have. They're more on an equal playing field. Like I said, for me, I got Kobe notched, notched, you know what I mean? A little bit ahead of LeBron. I think he's a little better. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know, Kobe's competition throughout his career was more fierce and more competitive. You can just go look back at the number of 50 and 60 win teams that Kobe Bryant teams have beaten to win championships, and go back and look at the amount of LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kobe's competition is much more fierce throughout his career than LeBron James. That's not even, you know what I'm saying? That's not even, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not even debatable. You feel me? So yeah. And I never seen Kobe like, I never seen Kobe get his heart taken from him before. And that's why he can never be Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe never got punked by nobody. And what the Dallas Mavericks did to LeBron James in the 2011 finals, that was a straight punking, man. They got in his head mentally. He wasn't ready for it. And he failed miserably. They were the better team. They should have won that finals. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron James absolutely choked. LeBron James absolutely choked. And it's the sole reason why they lost. Because LeBron James didn't do his part. You know what I'm saying? The lights were too bright for him. He was essentially scared. You know what I'm saying? He was scared. And they took his heart. And they got in his head. You know what I'm saying? And this was Dirk Nowitzki. They were led by Dirk Nowitzki. Bust their motherfucking ass. And it was with the help of, you know, Deshaun Stevenson, J.J. Barea, Jason Kidd, Tyson Chandler, and how can I forget the Jet, Jason Terry. Jason Terry was tearing his motherfucking ass up. Tearing his monkey ass up, nigga. This nigga, big ass LeBron James, let J.J. Barea beat him up. Do you know what motherfucking Michael Jordan would have did to J.J. Barea? And I understand that Dallas Mavericks team is the team that swept the Lakers out of the second round, and they were the defending champions that year. So this is the year. This was Phil Jackson's last year's coach, and this was 2011, the year after Kobe won his final championship. You know what I'm saying? So this is in 2010. So this is 2011. And yeah, that same Dallas Mavericks team that I'm talking about, that punked LeBron James, they swept the Los Angeles Lakers. But even in a sweeping, they didn't punk nobody. You know what I'm saying? They just whooped their motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? And really, all the games were competitive except for that last one. That final game, they just blew them out. You know what I mean? And they was just raining threes. I remember because I was in LA at that time. You know what I'm saying? Coming back to the Bay. And I just remember, and I was rooting for Kobe because I was a Kobe fan. And I wasn't watching the game because I was on the road back. But I remember stopping somewhere kind of down there in that area and seeing some Lakers fans, and the game was on. I was like, what's going on? Is they... Because at that time, it was still like, a lot of people still felt like, even down 0-3, the Lakers could still come back and win this series. Because you got to remember, they were the defending champions that just went back-to-back, and they had Kobe Bryant. So it was like, and the Mavericks were like, the Mavericks really going to sweep the Lakers? Like, you know what I mean? So niggas was really feeling like, let's just let the Lakers get one game. And they might be able to come back, you know what I'm saying, and win this series. They didn't do it, you know what I'm saying? But Kobe didn't get punked in that series or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They ran into a team of destiny. You know what I'm saying? But LeBron James actually, like, choked. You know what I'm saying? And they weren't, for whatever reason, the Mavericks were just better than the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? They were just better than them. But if you ask me, the Mavs weren't better than the Heat. You know what I'm saying? Now, ultimately, they were better than them. That's why they beat them and won. But they weren't supposed to be. If LeBron James plays in games 4, 5, and 6, like the MVP LeBron, they should win those games. And they should have won that series 4-2. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason right there why I can't put LeBron over Kobe, and definitely can't put him over Jordan. They never had that happen to them. You know what I'm saying? Now, people will say about Kobe, oh, what about that game, you know, against Phoenix, in Phoenix, where it was game 7 and he wouldn't shoot the ball. You know, you know what I'm saying? He basically gave up. That is the one blemish on his career, right? But he still didn't get punked. Like, it still wasn't like he felt like, oh man, you know, like I can't do this, or like he was out there scared. He made a poor decision in trying to send, I believe, the franchise and maybe some of his teammates a message like, okay, y'all say I'm shooting too much, I need to pass the ball. All right, I'm gonna pass this motherfucker till I can't pass it no more. You know what I'm saying? And he shouldn't have did that, and he admitted that. You know what I'm saying? But he still didn't get punked. Now, whether you feel like it's worse or not or whatever, to actually have somebody take your heart to where like you let them get in your head and you actually choke the game, you know, you choke the series away because you're not playing at the level that you're capable of playing because you let somebody get in your head. That's a strike, bro. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, he ended up overcoming those demons. You know what I'm saying? But it happened. And the fact that it happened in that manner, you can never be better than Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? For me, that's why he's not as good as Kobe Bryant either. Kobe Bryant never had that happen to him. So, but that's basically it, man. I just want to get on here, talk shit about the Lakers, man. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get up there and talk shit about them Lakers. And everything they had going on. And how they not conducting themselves like they the Los Angeles Lakers. Like, we're talking about the Lakers. This is like the Yankees. You know what I mean? Or the Cowboys or something like that. Like, you're always going to attract free agents and star players. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to happen. So, but, hey. They feel like it's better for them. We just make a boatload of money. Motherfuckers gonna come to see this nigga and his son play next year. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be sold out. I'm tell you like this. If these niggas don't win, that shit gonna wear off quick. Motherfuckers ain't gonna fuck about that shit. I'm telling you right now, they ain't gonna give a fuck about that. They're gonna be like, yeah, that shit was all cute at the beginning, but we ain't winning. We need to win. So I'm not tripping off all that. Let's get some motherfucking wins. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, man, Snax on Sports. I'm gone, man. I'll be back with another one. You dig? I was just fucking around, man. Want to get up on here and talk shit. I ain't did one about the motherfucking Celtics, man. I used to do a quick live about the Celtics, giving them their props for winning the championship this year. That's probably what I'm going to do on my next live. I'll do 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes on the Celtics. Get them they little proppers, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I'm gone, bro. I'm going to get at y'all on the next one.